Welcome back to another episode of the Real Conversations podcast. I'm your host, Jacob O'Connor. Real Conversations is a podcast for those dedicated to doing hard things and living a meaningful life. Right now, it's a busy time of year. We are just after Christmas, heading towards New Year. I'm sure many of you are at home on break, enjoying time with family, just relaxing a little bit, enjoying some downtime. So I still want to come out and just put a quick episode out for you guys. This is my favorite time of year. It's an opportunity to look back at the last year and to ask yourself a couple key questions like, how did I feel about how this last year went? Did I do the type of things that I wanted to do? Did I make the type of memories I wanted to make? Did I spend time with the people that I want to spend time with? And it's just a nice time to go back and reflect and evaluate how 2024 went for you. And that gives you the opportunity, based on whether or not you liked how the previous year went, gives you the opportunity to make a game plan for the upcoming year. If you didn't like the things you were doing in 2024 and the people you're spending your time with and the way things went, then that tells you what you need to do less of in this upcoming year. And you can start to formulate a game plan of what do I need to do differently so that I get a different result in 2025. Alternatively, if you like the way that 2024 went and you're happy with the outcomes you had, this gives you a great opportunity to look at what did I do right? What things were going the way that I wanted them to go that produced the results that I wanted to have? And then you can double down on that. You can try and do more of that to get more of that outcome heading into 2025. And so this is just a great opportunity to do that. This is the time of year where I go back and reread my journal for the year, look at the podcasts, look at the YouTube videos, just all of the documentation that I've done over the last year, and really analyze what results did I like and what results did I not like, and then formulate that game plan. I really am a big proponent of having goals, and I know you're not always going to hit them, but I'm a fan of setting big goals because it gives you something to aspire to. Like, I really do feel like you need that North Star, something that guides you, something that even if you miss your goal, you're still aiming up, you're still aiming in that positive direction, because that momentum, as we've talked about before, it's a compounding force. Is one of the most important things to understand. Is you could go into 2025 after having a terrible year. If you start making just a couple small daily decisions, doing a couple things differently, whether that's eating just a little bit cleaner, working out just a little bit more, working on your business or your job 30 minutes longer, an hour longer each day, making a couple more calls, handwritten notes, just doing the little things consistently, how that builds up and can compound and change so much over the course of a year. As I look back at 2024, I feel like it really is a testament to how much can change in a year. I mean, a year ago, I was living in Florida. I was in Orlando with John as we were planning out the restaurant and how we were going to get it open and how everything was going to work. And then we came back to Wichita and started the real estate build-out process for the actual restaurant. It eventually got it open. And now we've got a couple months of sales under our belt. And in the midst of all of that, I launched a honey brand with my cousin called OC Farms Honey, continued to produce the podcast and make YouTube videos and just meet with so many great people. I gained so many new mentors and built so many strong relationships this year and just had a lot of great memories along the way. And I'm so thankful for how 2024 went. And I'm grateful for the people that came into my life, the opportunities that I had, and the things that I got to do. And so now I'm just super excited heading into 2025 to double down on everything I've already been working on and to set new aspirational goals and to just keep my head down and work as hard as humanly possible to get closer to them. And I'll probably do a 2025 goal breakdown episode. Maybe I'll have John or Grant or someone on the podcast and they'll share their goals too. But that way you can kind of see the framework and how we think about some of these. But again, as I've mentioned in the last couple episodes, this is kind of just my life hypothesis. I don't know if any of this works out, but I really do feel like living in a manner where you're striving in that upward direction, trying to do something that is bigger than yourself and trying to do something that is aspirational. I don't see how you lose just trying to get better each day, just really trying to double down and improve each area of your life and just continue to take a step forward each day. So, I mean, that's my plan for 2025. I'm super grateful for 2024. I'm grateful to all of you who continue to listen to the show and to share it. I mean, that's huge. That's the biggest thing you can do for the podcast is just keep sharing it. And I hope you guys like the message. I told you I was going to keep this one short, and I'll see you guys in next week's episode. Enjoy the holiday.